Yo, this is no lie, man. This is no lie. They do have the technology, especially with the nano chip, that they could see from your eyes. It's no lie. I seen this in 1996. This is really embarrassing, but for me, for me to transpose what's going on, I have to use it in my words. Okay. All right. I try to articulate it as plain as possible. In 96, when I was in the spirit form, okay, I was taken to like visions, like rooms. You know what I mean? So I'm calling them visions, but it was sometimes it'll be of other people, sometimes it will be of myself. Sometimes it'll be people, multitudes of people wearing like a foil on the head and so on. Okay, they look like Muslims, they look like Jews. Okay, but it was bringing a realization of what is to come in the future. One thing I noticed about it like it's like some stuff I was really slow to articulate, right? So it kind of like, because I'm a slow learner, it will take me over the same stuff twice, sometimes three times. And one thing I kept seeing on repetition is me beating off, and I'm seeing it for myself. And I mean, I'm like, hold up, if if I'm in the air and I could see that through my own eyes, that was a message. It's like they was watching me. Um, it's not like they're getting turned on by me masturbating and so on. No, it's like probably trying to understand, like people may have addictions and so on, and I mean, and maybe they was trying to they one thing about deny, deceive, degrade, and disrupt, they're very deceptive. Okay, that stuff right is very deceptive, right? When you think it's like they chasing you for car lights, no, they're chasing you because they want to see if your mental um diagnosis is a fraud. No, they want to get you on medicine. It's stuff always changes and so on. That if you ever pay attention to mission creep, that's what it is. You know what I mean? It starts from one thing and it goes to another thing, and it's not going to stop until the manager or the handler is satisfied. And I mean, he's given instructions and so on, and he have to meet those directors. Well, from 96, like this was meant to open my eyes, man. Cause like I was too lazy. Every time I see stuff, I close my eyes and pretend like it will all go away. You know what I mean? Um, I have a spiritual gift. Okay. Um, at the time in 96, like I never if anybody thinks this came from Trinidad, no. This came in America, okay? I came here. Coming to America was a Christmas gift to me and to the Americans. Okay? No, that superhero, they're gonna say that's such superhero complex and so on. And I mean, right. I'm gonna tell you why I think this is a gift, okay? I came here Christmas Day of 1995. In 1996, when I was in high school, like I was smoking pot with my cousins and stuff. But one time I cut school early to go with my friends now, and I mean to run a train on a chick. This is embarrassing. To have an orgy on a threesome with a chick and so on, and then like last minute she cut off and so on, and the guy's like, "Hey, let's just go, man. We got a pot and so on. Let's go smoke some ganja." And I mean, and me on the first puff, I think, man, I took a really deep hard one, man. You know what I mean? And I passed. I almost didn't want to give it up and so on. You know what I mean? And I passed it on to my other friends and so on. And then my body started feeling tingly, and I awoken a spirit, bro. You know what I mean? And out of my chest rise that spirit, man. And I heard something says, many things. And I mean, like watching my videos and so on. But one message that I was able to take away is that like he's gonna tell. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna tell nobody nothing. You know what I mean? But because of what these guys did and so on, and I mean, I'm gonna call them the deep state. You know what I mean? For me to save myself, I had to come out and I had to say a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? And one of those things happened to be me telling my wife that I have a spiritual gift. You know what I mean? I always knew about it, but I just never talked about it. You know what I mean? I know they know about it now because like it's not like I'm gonna taunt them, but the message to them is every 3 days, somebody from part of that 3 years of stalking me, somebody gonna die and somebody gonna lose an arm. You know what I mean? And like it's like I'll tell you, man, I really love people, man. I have no hate for law enforcement. I have no hate for the fire department. I have no hate for the federal agencies. I mean, like I belong to the federal agency. I'm not no. I don't want to have the mindset. I don't want nobody categorize me like a Ted Kaczynski. You know what I'm saying? You know, because he was also in the MK Ultra and so on, and like look what became of him. You know what I mean? He was the bomber. You know what I mean? I don't know if they look at me as a, because every time I was on the road, they kind of was tempting me to hit people. So they made me look at me as the UNA traffic damager, UNA bomber, the UNA traffic something. You know what I mean? They're probably going to categorize me with something with traffic. And I'm going to be the undocumented electronic implant. It wasn't done in the back of my head. It was done to my arm. You know what I'm saying? But like, how we get there, stuff moves. You know what I mean? If you ask anybody from bio, that's in bioelectronics and so on, they probably couldn't say the same thing. Like, yes, because this ear be numbing, and at times when it's numb, I know it's them listening and so on. Okay? Alright? And the electrical circuitry back there, like, thank God that, like, I talked about it so much that they know that I know that it's back there and so on. And like, apart from the short circuiting, you know what I mean? I could tell you was short circuiting. And at another time, I guess I hit too much neurons hit it at one time, and it started to pitting king, you know what I mean? I could hear that in the back of my head and so on. You know what I mean? They're gonna find some way to they're gonna find some way to make me look like I'm delusional so that they could fly on the radar, because that's how they operate now. You know what I'm saying? Right? And because it really upset God, because 3 guys before me died. You know what I mean? And the message in this is like, God is really upset because when it touched one of his, he reacts like an animal. I thought it was for me because I thought I was gonna, because I was being provoked that I really wanted to hurt somebody and so on. And then I just keep hearing, revenge is of the Lord, revenge is of the Lord. Keep turning the other cheek, keep turning the other cheek. You know what I mean? And God knows when you're at your lowest. You know what I mean? Case in point, Elisha. You know what I mean? Elisha was hurt because they was taunting him and so on. Go up bald, go up baldy. You know what I mean? And he reacted. He reacted because of that. But no, God knew he was hurt, and God sent those bears to hurt them young people. You know what I'm saying? So I kept getting messages and so on. I'm like, no, because I know they could do tricks and so on, but their tricks is not like God tricks. You know what I mean? Like at times I was thinking like, this gotta be really demonic, man. Like this is really state of avant-garde, real operation going on here, man. Because like it's so perfect. You know what I mean? No, when it became perfected, it was them no more, because they make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And everybody will testify to that. How they're very clumsy. And that's the nature of my man, is very clumsy. You know what I mean? And then when I start seeing stuff, I'll start questioning, like, damn, like this is definitely the devil. And this might even take me to another category now. But at that point, the devil started talking too. But like he was, how he communicated, he communicated like with his swag and stuff. Like he's cool, calm, and collective. You know what I mean? Cool, calm, relax. You know what I mean? You know, just that cool guy and stuff. You know what I mean? And like the one of the songs was the sympathy of the devil and so on. You know what I mean? But I said one time back in '96 when the Eagles showed up, all shenanigans stopped. I didn't see any eagles this time around. You know what I mean? But I just knew that I was protected because in 2009 when I was talking to my psychiatrist about the eagle, you know what I mean? I know that made an impact to the point that he had to call somebody else in the room for me to repeat my story. You know what I'm saying? Um, Philadelphia is that Eagle City. You know what I mean? I got to Philadelphia August 1st. You know what I mean? I left the 31st of July after court and stuff, man. You know what I mean? For the order of protection with my wife. I left immediately. It's my mom who said, let's leave. Let's go down to your uncle. You know what I mean? And the Eagle City, the NFL team is Philadelphia. Well, I live in Elkins Park. We have the same municipal system of Philadelphia because we're so close. And I mean, the police, everything share with Philadelphia. So, in all retrospect, I'm still in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? I have no hate for the fire department. I have no hate for the police department. I have no hate for law enforcement, FBI, Homeland Security. I was taunting them, cursing them, and so on because I was really frustrated and so on. I have no hate for them, right? Okay, this is not me, but it's he that sent me is upset. You know what I mean? Like, he let you, and I realized that's how God operates, man. Cause I was watching the story with Elijah. You know what I mean? And Elijah went against this king who had thousands of prophets and so on. Elijah let them go first. You know what I mean? You know? It's like, okay, you guys done? Alright, now it's my turn. I think that's how God operates. But what God is gonna do, he's gonna use their same resources back against them. You know what I mean? And that's the message. The dragon got exposed. Okay? And the pandemic started in China, right? They had Chinese spies that worked for the government that was probably spying into my electronics and so on. You know what I mean? That's why it started off there. Who got hit worse in the pandemic season and so on was New York. The pandemic is not done. Okay? I don't know if we're gonna have 3 stages to it or not, but it's not done. You know what I mean? And as my understanding is concerned, Watertown, New York, above Syracuse, northern New York is gonna get it 10 times worse now because it all started in Watertown. When I was begging for it to stop and so on, nobody was listening to me. You know what I mean? They lied on me and stuff and had me go up in the hospital. The VA didn't want to release me because they said somebody in the community said I was a danger to myself or a danger to others. You know what I mean? Then when I went to Samaritan, being announced to myself, I was injected with the implant and so on. So they knew what they was doing. You know what I mean? And I was like a Dumbo just getting pushed around and so on. You know what I mean? And that's what upset God because like it's a continuing cycle and nobody's being held accountable to it because after Myron May, come that guy prayed hard, man. Myron May prayed really hard. Please stop it. You know what I mean? And they like, you know what I mean? They're so hungry for medicine, knowledge and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what upset God. Like, nah. I mean, not my people. Do it to your own. Do it to people like Frank Olson and so on. You know what I mean? Don't do it to his anointed. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be, and like he told me, don't take no money. Don't take no money. You know what I mean? Because they had enough time for apologies and so on. Don't take no money from them. Don't take no compensation for your records and so on. You know what I mean? And like them managers gonna get a story really quickly and stuff now. No, for them in the future, they're gonna have a real good quality assurance so stuff like this never happens again. It's about improvement.